Hello and welcome to this channel where I talk about trading in the crypto market. I am going to show you guys how I enter these trades, what I look for before entering the trades, and most importantly, some of the rules that I never break. So as you guys can see, today we are going to be doing another daily price update on BTC. After this crazy pump, I felt like I owed you guys a video to show where I stand, to show you guys what I think is going to be happen with price the next coming few days, and stay tuned, and I'm sure you guys will not be missing out on any of these. So let's get started. So to start off, as you guys can see, let's just start off with the previous box where we were able to, but this is crazy if you guys can notice properly. Look at this. Okay, I told you guys to enter but of course the 50% might have been a problem. But if you guys really followed my box, and of course you stuck to bias, 50% was more like a last minute thing I would have done. I did not put it at 50%, so I did write it out. I only wrote it out for a 1.5, so I didn't really like gain a whole much. Yes, I did partial. I will be getting more into partialing in the near future, but for now I wanted to show you guys, look what exactly happened. Let me just get rid of this arrow here. Look at this. Okay, so this is breaking point of the top box, right? Line is already there, so as you can see, price is trading broke, right? Already broke. So now what are you expecting? You're expecting a test inside, and only then is it gonna fly back out. So test it inside, inside, until the bottom here, and then shot all the way up, and even went even higher than that. Went all the way up to 30 grand. So what I'm trying to say is, sometimes, yes, I do take losses. I think the past few days I've taken a lot more losses than I should have, but right now I still have partials running. I did take out my last partial though. I took it out when it hit 29 200. I took out my partials. Yeah, I know it rode all the way even higher than that, but I mean, I had to play it based on my own trading strategies and my own system. But I'm happy with how things turned out. I had to be grateful for what I gained out of this trade. But the only problem is now I know what you guys are thinking. Look, take a look at this. Alright, so that would mean next box is somewhere here to here. That's the next box. But I don't think price is going to be coming down here anytime soon. Maybe in a few days, maybe in a week, or maybe not at all for quite some time. Maybe this is the bullish trend coming in. So what do we do? The thing is, something like this, if you do not want to wait it out too long, as you can see, it's been like what? That specific pump has been what? Maybe more than a day already. So if you guys really want to start getting in, what you should do is get the top from here to here. Maybe you're gonna expect a bit of a reject. So maybe from here, of course, price is trading. Maybe you expect price to break out a little bit, and then come back in test and shoot it down. Maybe something like that. Or of course, from here, it can be just a straight on pump to rise, come back in, and break out. I mean, those are the only two options that I always go through whenever I am trading. But I would suggest this zone here is a buy zone, because that's one of the big only sells before a huge buy and after a huge buy. If you guys can look at it properly, there's a red candle before a huge. This is the before huge buy, and this is the after huge buy. So that is one of the demands that I'm definitely going to be looking at for a buy position if price does end up going around that zone. So now if we can just take a look at Ethereum, what can we see? So with ETH specifically, there's been one crazy ride up. There's not exactly a price. Yeah, see, this is another one of those very awkward instances, because look, price never. Okay, let me get rid of this. We're just gonna focus on the box. If you guys focus on it, that's price, and boom. So what happened? Price broke, but it never came in to test. Yeah, maybe some of you will be like, yeah, in the 5-minute price broke, came back test, whatever, but it's almost impossible to catch, in my personal opinion, especially if you're just watching for a setup. go for a bathroom break, everything's gone. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say here, in cases like this, definitely gotta be a lot more careful in comparison to the other ones. So in a case like this, I would suggest waiting out until you see a better setup, like here. But that's not even considered a setup because not even the all-time high. The all-time high is still being made until this point. So what do we do exactly? There's almost nothing, which is why I would suggest just wait it out until you see a proper gain in terms of structure. But other than that, I don't see, there's not much of anything else in my opinion. But yeah, so from here, let's just take a look at Solana. For ETH at the moment, stay out of ETH. Just, I think this is something you should just do. Unless, of course, you guys have your own bias, which you're just looking at mine to add, like the box method or what. But you guys have your own bias. And you see a setup of some sort that I am not necessarily seeing, then, of course, write it out. Unless it's already been written out and you did not actually take it. But yeah, other than that, we can move on to Solana to see how Solana is actually doing at this moment. Yeah, so with Solana, price is a little bit more shaky, but I think in some ways it's better. As you can see, price broke, came back in, test, so this is gonna be your next. Is there a price hit? Same thing. Actually, if you look at it, the same thing. I've already been able to see it. Just I'm not gonna go into too depth about it. But it's another one of those things where there's not a proper box setup, and a lot of people might be confused as to what to do. But I would suggest going all time. But I would suggest going from here because for some reason this is like one peak. It dropped from that peak specifically, which is why that peak could have been an all-time high at a certain point in time where people, not only people, but what should have been used, if you know what I mean. I am not forward trading any of this, so I am just gonna go straight up. I'm straight up just gonna go from this specific zone right here. This is what I'm gonna go based off of. And if you can see, so maybe this is the pump. Price traded under, just got out, and then so now this is gonna be your next from here till here. Then as you can see, yeah, so this is gonna be your next. Break, test, in. This is gonna be your next one, and then here price broke, test, in. Your next one's gonna be somewhere here. This is gonna be a very tight one, so just go high leb, small position on this next trade. Price already broke out. Maybe you see price come. No, sorry, it's the wrong one. If you see price come somewhere around these areas and then break out, that's all call. But yeah, so it's gonna be very tight stop loss. Go high lev on this one, but small position definitely. I would only be running until 1.5. I am gonna be getting in this one. I don't know why. I just feel like I want to, because a lot of the seeds has a lot of emotions to do with it. It's not the best thing to do, but it's exactly what I am gonna be doing with this specific trade. If anyone's gonna be asking, and yeah. So with that being said, I will go to ADA to see how. Oh, ADA is just one crazy ride up. If I'm being honest at the moment, at this point in time. Other than that, I don't actually see much of what we can be doing over here. Actually, ADA, the problem with ADA is it's a lot more unpredictable. I don't trade a lot of ADA, but ADA is one of those coins where it's good to give input on, because a lot of coins do have similar price movement as ADA. Yes, it's not the main. Maybe there probably is another main, but it probably moves the same as that other main, if not very similar. Which is why I like to show you guys how I would out on ADA. But ADA, looking at it right now, I don't know why I have a feel. I'm not liking it so much, just how price is moving. As you can see, it's like just spiking at different points and then riding it up. Yeah, it looks similar maybe to beat Bitcoin a little bit, but yeah, not so much to me. And I'm gonna be staying out of this one. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I will be trying my best to be uploading a lot more videos so that you guys will be able to keep updated based on my strategies and my style of trading, and so that you guys will not be left out. I will be uploading more videos, hopefully. I've been a lot more busy these days, and I will be I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Of course, do like and subscribe if you did enjoy.